Greetings and peace to you and yours, wherever you might be today. You see the beautiful sun behind me, giving us the gift of life every day. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. You're enjoying the summer weather. Now, I wanted to make this video about the issues that people are still having about race, the tribalistic mindset that divides mankind, and other issues that we might have. Now, I would say that we're not going to get out of this situation that we're in as a species if most of us don't come together, right? Now, most people, they find the time of their day and hours of their time every day to argue about, the recent casting of Little Mermaid. But imagine if all of you came together for that common cause to find out who's putting the drugs in your neighborhood, who's causing the crimes, who out here doesn't have a job and needs help, who out here needs help with applying for college or applying for something else. Now, you're supposed to help everybody regardless of who they are. So if all of you came together for that common cause instead of arguing about what character or what individual Disney decides to cast in their movies, then I think you'll be able to build a better world for yourself and future generations that come after you. Because that's the problem that we have as human beings, and everyone is equally guilty of this. Whether you're having racial tribulation, or you're being tribalistic about religious mindsets, or different issues that come up on many different topics, right? You even have that in the religious community where it's the same religion, but there'll be like so many different sects in it because everyone has their own way of interpreting it, right? And if they don't like what they see, then they'll find a sect that's according to their belief. So that's not the echo chamber that you want to be in. You want to be able to work with other people and find common ground and try to build a world where you can make a better future for everybody, right? So get together with people in your community and clean up your neighborhoods instead of spending all day on the internet arguing about the Little Mermaid or other issues which will make no difference in your life, right? Doing that is not going to solve any of your problems or pay your bills or make the world a better place. So if 99% of us in this world can get out of this tribal mindset of difference of country, race, religion, and come together, then you can create a beautiful world. And that's the reason why the 1% at the top control the 99% of you. And they call you useless eaters because you do it to yourselves. It's nobody to blame but yourself. A snake eats its own tail. So you have to be willing to change yourself. And once you change yourself, then the inner frequency of your inner temple will manifest outside into the external world. Right? So if you can do that, if you can change your spirit and your physical and spiritual and mental attitude and improve yourself from the inside out, then the frequency you project will turn this whole place around. And you can go to neighborhoods that are bad, and imagine if they all did that and they all got on the same page. That neighborhood would change overnight if they all start projecting that positive frequency and they all get together, because we are the reality that we create. Almighty God does give us the free will to decide our fate and to choose which path that we're going to walk. But if we're just going to waste our lives away in this beautiful world that has been given to us about race and all this other stuff that at the end really doesn't make a difference when you're 6 feet under, then it's a difficult battle. So either you ascend higher or you be recycled and you get sent back here until you learn your lesson. So, and I guess you can't get any clearer than that. So you have to be willing to put the effort in and try to make this world a better place, and try to find out and get together with people and find out who in your community needs help, who needs help applying for college, who needs help with food assistance, who's out here at 69th Street area that might need a hot meal they don't have access to. So why don't you all come together for something like that, right? Instead of arguing about different things about movies and other issues and celebrities, that is not going to make any difference to your life, because you know the money and the fame that they have is cursed anyway, right? There's a price to pay in this life and the next for all the different actions and consequences that we partake in, and those who are in that life will know. And it's no point for you to waste your time and energy to talk about those things. Instead, make the effort to find out what's going on with the drug situation in your community, what's going on with the crime. Work together with your local community activists and the people that are in charge. Try to work with them, try to find common ground, and try to clean up your neighborhoods. Because if you don't choose to clean up your neighborhoods and try to make this place a better place for everybody here, then it's not going to make a difference who Disney decides to cast in their film, right? That's not going to mean anything when you're in a situation where your living standard has been lowered very much. So I guess you could just make the effort to try to come together with different people and enjoy this beautiful world that Almighty God has given all of us. And we all come together, come out to nature, turn those TVs off, because all it's doing, it's spreading lies and propaganda. Yes, there are real issues that need to be focused on, but those can be focused without having people that have their own perversions and agendas try to divide you. So turn the TVs off, come out, connect with your fellow man, regardless of who they are, and try to find common ground and see where you can take this world. So I want to keep this video nice and short, under 10 minutes. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from and understand my message, and come out to nature, get the sunlight, turn those TVs off, connect to your fellow man, stop arguing about Disney movies, and try to make this world a better place to live for everybody, right? Because if you don't, then there's nobody to blame, and most people don't have the courage to look themselves in the mirror or to put themselves out there. So, you know, there's a lot of talkers out there, but I'm not seeing a lot of doers. Everybody seems to have the solution, but I'm not seeing any action, because with all the comforts of life Western civilization has given us, and the technology advancements and whatever name you, it's people are still not happy out here. They're so disconnected. Nobody's saying hi to each other. Everybody sees each other as a threat, right? People are still having difficulty finding jobs because there's that nepotism attitude where you might be more qualified than the other person, but just because you're not related or you're not friends with somebody on the inside, then you're not going to get work or an equal opportunity. And then on top of that, we have such a divided society that we're all fighting with each other, arguing with each other, and those who claim to follow the path of God or the path of spirituality or oneness are guilty of that too. So I would say just please make the effort to come together. And that does not include people just here in America. That's in every country. You can go to every country, they'll have some kind of tribalistic mindset about their neighboring country or their, I guess, other religion that exists in their country. So you got to get out of that mindset. If you don't want to be the useless eaters that the 1% at the top describe as, then get out of that mindset and turn things around. So yeah, that's about it. So I pray Almighty God removes all worries and sorrows from your hearts and makes this world a better future for your family, for my family, and all the families of this world. And I guess that's all we can do. And just come out and enjoy nature and connect with your fellow man. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm signing out. You have a good one today and every day.